looking for the antidote. There's a British girl on my TV screen. She's so hot, she's so mean. Burn my body like it's flammable. Girl, I'm still a fan of you.
Well, this 2024 season has been one to remember. Great games, great players, great finishes. And now, it all comes down to this. One game to decide it all. On this February night at Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, this is Super Bowl 59. A champion set to be crowned tonight. It's Super Bowl 59. And off we go to a flash of lights here in New Orleans. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Throwing right away, it's May. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Justice Hill. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
And what a start to this drive. A little bit of everything. First, you get the explosive pass to start it out, and then you follow it up on the ground, picking up good yardage. The ability to weave back and forth as a play caller, it just puts so much pressure on the defense.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. On play action, here's May. He'll get this complete to Pacheco. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Just take what the defense is giving you, and you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
Off the play fake, it's May. There's Kyle Pitts with the grab. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often. So that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Here's the 3rd-year man, Isaiah Pacheco. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And he's in! Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Minnesota. That opens the scoring here in Super Bowl 59. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This is going to be taken in at the 3. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Whole lot of extra muscle over there on the left side for this 1st and 10. They send the tight end in motion. Right to the air, it's Fields. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
Pass is caught. That's DJ Moore. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
On 1st and 10, Fields. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. A quick throw here, going to be taken by London. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Nice job there, getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw still result in a big game.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Fields. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. So after 1 here in Super Bowl 59, 7-0 is our score. More from New Orleans after this. Here's 2nd and 2. London brought in motion. Now a 2nd down throw for Fields. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a 1st down.
They go play action with Fields. Taking off. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
These are the opportunities that you... offensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often, and when they do, you got to seize the moment.
Here's a 2nd and 6. And now the first carry for Joe Mixon. And he's going to bring this one close to a first down. Looks like they'll mark him just a yard short. Third and a yard. They'll let the fullback try to push the pocket. And he's brought down to 17, but that's going to be good enough. A first down picked up on the ground.
You know, Mike, in some ways, I liken fullbacks to kind of the modern-day tight end. They're the ones that are willing to do a little of the dirty work on most plays. So every once in a while, it is so good to see them rewarded and have a chance to be the guy who delivers and converts on third down.
Fields now to throw on first down. He's got it inside the 5. And the Steelers have got a first and goal. He's out of bounds at the 4-yard line. 14 yards on the pickup there. Play action now for Fields. And the rush too strong. They're in there in a flash for the sack. 2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. We're back to New Orleans and Super Bowl 59 after this. From back at the 13-yard line, it is 2nd and goal. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. To the end zone, it's intercepted.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. It's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. Once again, it's Pacheco. Pacheco, first down and more. And he's going to be running out of bounds, but not until he gets down to the 40-yard line. A big play here in the big game. 32 yards. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll go play action with May. Got a man downfield. It's Wilson. And he'll be out of bounds all the way down at the 10. That pickup good for 29 yards.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
On second down, it's May. He pulls it in around the 5. Nice run here on second down, inside the 5, with more options now available for 3rd and goal.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
On 3rd down, they go with Pacheco. Trying to reach for the goal line, but he's going to come up just short. Wow, that's going to set up 4th down. Now it is 1st and goal. Here's Pacheco. Good blocking, and he's in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Vikings. That is 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl.
And that's a bit of a gamble, but I really like the aggressive play call. Understanding here before the half, we don't want 3. We're trying to come away with 6, and he foregoes the field goal try. They take a shot in the end zone. They come away with a touchdown.
All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. 2 quarters left in the NFL season as we decide a champion. Back underway here at the Super Bowl. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Pistol snap back to Fields. He'll tuck it and take off. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. The Vikings have got it. Well, he certainly turned that into something on the move. Downfield, looked like he was gaining yards, but then loses control, and the defense comes up with a turnover.
Early on, Mike, it looked like it was going to be a really good play by the quarterback, turning to his legs, getting some pretty good yardage with his feet, but then he failed to not only protect himself, but mostly protect the ball. Defense is able to put a hit on him, jar the ball loose, and now they'll take over after the big takeaway.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Here's May. Short throw taken by Pitts. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. When you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day.
May now on 1st and 10. He'll swing one out wide to Pacheco. And he's got another one. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Minnesota. With that, he ties the Super Bowl record, his 3rd touchdown of the night.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes, just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get an underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here. Takes what the defense gives them, and when you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and the end result is still a touchdown.
This one taken at the 7. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Fields operating out of the pistol.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Fields from the pistol. Open man downfield. That's London. And he's going to be running out of bounds, but not until he gets down to the 40-yard line. Second reception of this Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down. Putting the tight end in motion. A first down throw for Fields. That'll be taken in by Mixon. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Throwing is Fields. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. And the Vikings are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. Off the play fake, it's May. He'll get this complete to Pacheco. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
On play action, here's May. That's complete. It's Yosibon. And he's taken down up past the 35.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10. Our run play. This is Hill. And not a whole lot going to come from that one to about the 39. Second down and 8. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's into the hands of Yosifas.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Now a 3rd and 2. They'll try and run it here with Pacheco. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains here in Super Bowl 59. EA Sports back for the 4th from SoFi after this. They only need a yard, and it's 4th down. They'll try it now with Pacheco. And he's going to pick up the Vikings, and he's going to have the Chargers.
A little test of wills up front, huh, Mike? I mean, who wanted this one more? Who would get off the line quicker? Who would drive the other side backwards? Pretty impressive that not only are they the ones that won the battle, the defense knew what was coming and still couldn't stop it.
And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
Throwing on 2nd down, May. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
He'll complete this one to Rashad Bateman. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and good for the 1st down.
And these are the throws that when they evaluate young quarterbacks coming out of college, they want to see you be able to make. Everyone worries about how far you can throw the ball, and while that's certainly important, to be able to make the throws from sideline to sideline, especially in those intermediate zones, drive the ball through space, because in this league, an open window is going to close in a hurry.
May to the air once more. That's caught left side by Pitts.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
A run up the middle with Pacheco. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it, and no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
Two minutes to play in Super Bowl 59. We're back to write a finish to the season after this. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Off balance throw. It's complete.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. A A handoff to Pacheco. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down. Now, faking the give. And he's in. Andre Yosibov. Touchdown, Vikings. Gay to add the PAT. The kick is good. And the Vikings are able to extend the advantage to 28-0. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. First and 10. Tight end going in motion here. First down. Fields. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else, and I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
On first and 10, Fields. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. And the Vikings have done it. They are your Super Bowl champions. Commissioner Goodell making the presentation of the Lombardi Trophy to the Minnesota Vikings, champions of Super Bowl 59. So that will put a wrap on this year on EA Sports. Thanks to my partner, Greg Olson, for a great first season together in the booth. Until the fall, Mike Tirico. Good night from the Super Bowl in New Orleans.